Give it up for the stars of Ash vs. the Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell and Lee Majors.
Thank you.
Thank you. I swear on the Necronomicon, guys, I am thrilled by the addition of Lee Majors. As a young man, massive $6 Million Man fan. I had your doll. I made you do horrible things.
It's not a doll.
It's
an action figure.
You're damn right. It's an action figure.
Did you play with Lee Majors?
Yes. You should have seen the things I had him do. Him and Jamie Summers, they were very happy together. Hearing that you brought Lee in to play your dad in the show was phenomenal for me. I'm a fan of both the $6 Million Man, a fan, of course, of the Evil Dead movies forever.
I would like to call it brilliant casting all around.
I call it that as well.
If you're going to get someone to play your father, why the hell would it not be this guy?
Yes.
Right here? Are you kidding me?
Tremendous stuff, sir. How does it feel to be brought into Ash vs. the Evil Dead? Were you familiar with the films
Very
prior?
strange land, it must be.
Yeah, it was strange territory for me, but I got to tell you, I really enjoyed it. When I first was asked about the show, I hadn't really seen it too much because I was just always working and moving around and doing stuff. Anyway, when I looked at it, and I sat down and binged 10 shows in a row because it was so entertaining. I couldn't believe it. And I thought most of the horror shows were horror shows, but this is a comedy show.
Yeah.
It is so funny when Bruce, my son, Ash, is chainsawing somebody in two and throwing out these hilarious lines. The only thing I didn't like about it is he started calling me Pop. Now he still calls me Pop.
It's an endearing term, Pop.
Thanks.
Right? Pop, that's good.
Who brought this up? You said it was genius casting. How did it happen?
Season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead, Ash goes home. He goes back home because he's got problems at home. And I hook up with Pop again, who is, let's just say, maybe not as happy to see me as I thought he might be.
Right.
Yeah, see? See? This is what I get. Suspicion. Because the town, they're not sure about my background. He's a little pissed off for whatever reason. And we have to kind of reconnect, I guess you would say, in a dysfunctional, horrifying, horror comedy setting kind of way.
Mr. Majors, when they came to you and said, we're thinking about doing this show where you're half man, half robot, but you look like a guy, was there any hesitation, or did you dive right into the $6 Million Man?
Well, I did hold out to make sure it wasn't a camp show. I said, this man jumps high buildings, runs 60 miles an hour. I'm not going to do it if you're doing it. And I played down the bionics. I said, let's don't do a bionic thing every 10 minutes in the show. Let's save them and spread them out. And when you do see it, it's spectacular, and don't overdo it. So
What's amazing is you're responsible for an entire generation of kids who, when they have to jump something, they go, and when they have to run, they just go very fast and very slow instead, man.
I still run that way, even slower.
I don't know, nobody's ever going to be able to like you, man. That was my entire childhood, and you were my entire teenage years. And it's so awesome to see you guys.
Kids are running around now with chainsaws.
Yes. Running very slowly with chainsaws because of your influence. Speaking of chainsaw, this is the foam finger chainsaw that they've been giving out here at the con to promote Ash vs. the Evil Dead. What I would like from you, sir, is your best Groovy Bruce Ash line. Hard ass, right to camera. That camera over there in the corner. Show them how it's done.
Come get some! Come get some! Right? Is that how, I think that's how I did it.
Take it a little tougher, just a little tougher.
Come get some! What you got?
I'm going to saw you off.
Oh, baby.
And he's self-edited. Give it up for Lee Majors, man.
Nicely done.
And Bruce Campbell, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. It's on Stars. Check it out, man. We'll be back later with more coverage from the IMDb Boat.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you.